samples from Santek. Thank you to Santek for sending us these samples. Everyone, I believe we have done this already, but in a very surface level form. We actually featured one of these on Unboxing ePaper a while back. That is the segment. You can look at the video card up above where we actually get random samples, unbox them, and see what they're all about. What are these? Let's look at it a little bit deeper, and I hear there is a PC program that goes along with these. So these are the Santek Easy door signs, and they use e-paper. So you get some double-sided stickies right there and some magnets, so you can have one on the device, one on your application like your wall or your door or wherever, and then you just simply go like this, grab this, and snap it to the door. These also should come in multiple colors. I believe this is a black housing one. You can see it. All of these are the same too. They'll be black, white, and red. All of these I hear will just be in those three colors. Actually, while we're doing this, because I know these do take a little bit of time to work with, let's see what happens if we just press the button on that one while we look at the rest. And these are samples, so the packaging is going to be different. Obviously, this is in Japanese because we're conducting this from our Japanese office. Let's push that once more, see what happens. Oh, this one says our name on it. Oh, that's nice. Cool. This is the gray housing one, and we've had companies do this before for us, put our name on things like the SES Magatag did that for us. Who else? Onyx made us our own kind of personal pen. Supernote made us our own Lammy, so that's very nice. Companies do that for us. There's the red, everybody. You'll see the red right there. Let us look at the rest of this. This should be, yep, white. All right, so we're just going to focus on, well, the one we have right here. So these are passive devices, meaning that they don't do anything. You can't touch it, you can't swipe it, that's basically it. All you do is click the button. And this is using e-paper, but it's actually not from e-ink. E-ink, of course, is the company that makes all of the technology. This one is not using e-ink panels. Unfortunately, Santek can't and really won't disclose what type of e-paper that goes into this, and it is not e-ink, apparently, is what they said, but it can be closely related to Spectra. And why that is because Spectra performs very much like this. In order to kind of transfer between things, when it changes state, there is a great amount of dithering. And there's multiple stages that needs to happen for it to go through a full change. You can see it's spazzing out right now, but that's by design. This is not meant to have access. And what that basically means is if you have something like this, it needs to be ready to some degree. It needs to be ready to turn state. It needs to be ready to have the user access it. These are door cards. They spend most of their time stuck to the boardroom door to say one single thing, and that's all they're for. They're not for anything else. They have no other functionality. They don't touch, they don't tilt, they don't have tap for credit cards and access panels. They're not NFC access cards. They're just simply door cards. Not trying to demean anything that goes into the technology, but that is its only purpose. It is a single purpose unit. Because this operates much like Spectra, you are going to find extremely long load times, but the payoff is quite nice because when it does finally display what it has to, it's almost unrivaled to any sort of e-paper. And that's why Spectra exists, because that's the entire reason it needs to set itself aside from other technologies. I'm not saying this is Spectra, but we're just saying when you see these reds, they're going to be perfect blood reds. They're not going to have any inconsistencies. They're not going to have any fuzzy, overclouded appearances whatsoever. This is a single purpose device with an absolutely beautiful display. Now you might be asking, well, what are the differences between these? There are no differences between these. These are simply just housings, the actual case that goes into it. The EPD is the exact same one. They just choose different bezels and different housing pieces. So this is a complete black one, this is a white one, and this is a gray one. We're just using this one because we have it in our hands. Now they do have an application. on PC only that allows you to load things on here, which we're going to do right now. You can see from the application here, you have a bunch of different things you can do, from character input mode, picture mode, etc. All of the photos can be loaded in. You can try to keep them as simple as possible though, because it doesn't handle grayscale all that well. You can choose the background color as well as the font color. The screen orientation can also be changed, and you can upload up to 5 different images or text entries per device. You can both read the data on the unit itself, or you can display it on the device before you roll it over there. You get tons of fonts, and you can simply type with your keyboard right in the board type section on the bottom left corner. The Santek door signs are a one-trick pony, but they are incredible. Yes, they're slow to refresh and their limited functionality holds them back, but that's not what these are about. These are not e-readers. They're door signs with e-paper technology. They run a tertiary color, they're small, they're practical, they're easy to use, and they're cheap and cheerful. In terms of its use case, they're perfect, knowing exactly what they are, what they bring to the table, and where they stand. If you want to grab some of these, they're available in our store. For GoodyReader.com, thanks for watching.